Welcome to Pavinars. My name is Andrew Braham, and today we're going to briefly talk about the evaluation of bonded concrete overlays on asphalt, BCOAs, pavements. The purpose of this research was that BCOAs are primarily used in the wet freeze region of the upper Midwest, and the research group was wondering, is there some sort of regional bias associated with that? So in order to dig into that, they performed a BCOA practice review, and that included both a literature review and an agency survey. And you can see in the image on the right, the states highlighted in blue were considering using BCOA in the 2018 to 2020 timeframe. They also tried to look at some performance through site investigations, and these site investigations included the design phase, the construction phase, the use phase, and the performance during the use phase, and then what sort of preservation and rehabilitation was performed on the roadways. After all of this, they selected 19 sites for an in-depth analysis, and this in-depth analysis included International Roughness Index, faulting, cracking, a visual distress survey, the fault meter, ultrasonic tomograph, falling weight deflectometer, coring, and then various lab testing as well. In addition to taking a look at these sites, they also looked at different design methods. So there are various design methods out there for BCOAs, including one from the University of Pittsburgh, one from the Colorado Department of Transportation, a design method called the overlay design method, Illinois DOT, and Asphalt Pavement ME. Now, some of the major findings. They found on 4x4 foot slabs, they saw higher faulting, cracking, and IRI, whereas on 6x6 foot slabs, they saw the least amount of faulting, cracking, and IRI. They noticed higher IRI and faulting in intersections. They also found that the BCOA thickness was accurately captured by the ground penetrating radar, or GPR. And then they found some interesting things about the automated distress surveys, where automated distress surveys overestimated the amount of faulting, corner breaks, but it underestimated the amount of longitudinal, transverse, and total cracking. Finally, they found that slab size and layer thickness influenced most of the distress formation, whereas the inclusion of joint sealing or macrofibers did not. And then finally, in terms of the design methods, the Illinois DOT and Asphalt Pavement ME design methods had thinner recommendations than what was actually placed in the field, whereas the Colorado DOT design methods had slightly thicker placement. That was a very brief review of NCHRP Report 1007. And if you're interested in learning more, you can simply Google the phrase NCHRP Report 1007, or there is a link down in the comment section.